Dodgers win. Game 1 versus the Red Sox. Here's today's lineup versus the Red Sox. Ohtani leading off. Smith at 2, Freddie at 3, Teoscar at 4, Bajes at 5, Conforto at 6, Tommy at 7, Kimesong 8, and Migiro at 9, with Emmett Sheehan on the mound. Emmett Sheehan had a solid day today. After a bad first inning, he cleaned up and looked pretty well throughout this entire game. He did look, as one of my chatters did point out, / moderator, he looked kind of sick. He was sweating profusely in the first inning. So hopefully he's not sick. Maybe it was just humid out there. I'm not sure. But hopefully he's fine. He went 5 innings, allowing 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts on 78 pitches with 47 strikes. In the bottom of the 4th, Emmett Sheehan.
Jansen, Dodger lore.
Swing and a miss.
For a strike 3 run kick and a 2-2.
Another swing and a miss.
Turns and deals 2-2.
Got him frozen. Strikes out the side in the bottom of the 4th. After a shaky first inning, he turned things around, and he had a solid outing with not a lot of pitches. Should be fresh on his next outing. In the top of the 2nd, with Bajes on 3rd in scoring position, with 2 out, a count 2-2, Tommy.
See what he goes with on another 2-2 coming back inside.
Hits a ball, bloops it to left field. It drops down. Bajes comes in. The Dodgers score.
On a 2-out, 2-strike jam shot from Tommy Ballgame.
Tommy's been looking pretty good these past couple of games after slumping. Had I think a .057 batting average in the beginning of July, but he's turning things around for the better, getting more of a bat-to-ball approach. Not much of the Tommy tanks in the beginning of the season, but he is executing when needed. He's bringing in runners with 1 out and the bases loaded. Teoscar.
Oscar Hernandez
draws a walk,
ball 4,
and the Dodgers
2-0 Dodgers on a bases loaded walk from Teo.
Get their second point. Base is still loaded. With 1 out and the base is still loaded. Andy Bajes hits a ball.
Golfs it
right
the
center
other way.
field.
Abreu's got a good arm.
Backpedals,
sets
caught.
his feet, makes the catch. Here comes
And
Will
the
Smith.
runner,
Here comes
Will,
Abreu's throw.
comes in
off,
and is
it's
safe.
A sacrifice fly
The
for
Dodgers
Andy
get their
Bajes.
3rd point.
It's 3-0 Dodgers.
Boston almost came back. They added on 2 points. And in the top of the 8th, the man on first, Teoscar.
On a 1-0 pitch, Hernandez
hits a ball, center field, deep,
yard,
track, down! Teoscar, a 2-run blast!
His 15th home run in this iconic park. Dodgers lead it 5-2.
415 feet. Teoscar gets his 15th home run of the season.
I just love hitting.
The Dodgers lead 5-2.
Fenway. He picked the deepest part of the park, too, to just show it off. A
Woo!
little bit of flex for Teo.
Double seed shot. Ben Kasparius gave us a little bit of a scare in the bottom of the 9th to close the game out. 2 men on, 2 out. A count 2-1. Ben Kasparius pitches. The ball bounced. Kimesong to Freddie. Ends the game. Dodgers win 5-2. Gramo!
And Ben Kasparius has his first career save.
Ben Kasparius didn't make
My
it easy.
Lord, he almost gave me a... My God, I almost
The
had a heart
job
attack.
Done. And how about this Dodger pitching? Just 2 runs allowed through the 9 innings, 5 runs on offense on the 10 hits, no defensive errors. A great play, too, by Tommy Edman.
No errors for the
And
Dodgers.
the Dodgers have their 3rd win out of their last 4.
3 wins out of 4 games. Dodgers win 5-2. Their record 61-43. The Dodgers move on to game 2 tomorrow. Let's go Dodgers. The Dodgers lose. Pretty disappointing loss. It's not the end of the world loss, but it's disappointing nonetheless. Here's today's lineup: Ohtani, Smith, Teoscar, Freddie, Bajes, Edman, Rojas, Ruiz, Kimesong, and Kershaw on the mound. Oof. Here's Clayton Kershaw's stat line for today. It's the reason why we lost. Played 4 2/3 inning, allowing 6 hits, 4 runs, all earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 91 pitches, 57 strikes. Mind you, the final scoreline today was 4-2. So the earned runs on Clayton Kershaw are the reason we lost. Not the only reason we lost, half of the reason why we lost. I called us. I said before before the game, and I'll show you in a second, that we're going to score 2 runs on Garrett Crochet. And that's exactly what our lineup did. I said it right here. I asked my community on Discord, how do you think we're going to do against Garrett Crochet? I said we're going to get 2 runs on him, a Shohei home run, and an RBI. I was right on 2 out of the 3 things I said here. We did get 2 runs on Garrett Crochet. There was a Shohei home run, but I didn't get the Teoscar home run right. I didn't know we were going to have 2 home runs on Garrett Crochet. Anyways, I didn't know that our offense wouldn't get a run on their bullpen, because their bullpen is nothing to be, I want to say, proud at. They're like their bullpen's a middle of the line bullpen. Honest to God, I don't follow the Red Sox, so correct me if I'm wrong, but the only like insane bullpen arm they have, or very good bullpen arm they have, is Chapman, the Cuban Missile. So the fact that our guys didn't score on them at all today, and was it 14 or 15 strikeouts throughout the entire game on us, was the other reason why we lost. So Kershaw, yes, he allowed 4 runs, which was all of their runs. They didn't score on our bullpen. Mind you, our defense also saved runs. Tommy and Miggy saved runs by getting a double play by Miggy and then a cross the diamond throw from Tommy. After a Jaron Duran triple, he ended the inning by, like I said, cross the diamond straight to Freddie to end the inning scoreless. I want to say the maybe 40% why we lost was because our offense wasn't scoring on them. Our guys had a job to do, because Garrett Crochet, I understand if you don't score on him a lot. He has the most strikeouts in the entire MLB, and he's one of the premier arms in the league. Probably a top 5 arm or top 3 arm. But nonetheless, an elite arm in the league, a top arm in the league. 2 runs is what I wanted. Or no, is what I guessed. And I got it right. And that's what I expected from our offense. And then I expected our offense to get a couple of runs off of their bullpen, but that's not what they did. They didn't get runs after that. To lead things off, Shohei Ohtani against Garrett Crochet, a 1-1 count.
Springs, Mississippi is 1-1
Hits a
to
ball,
Ohtani.
center field, deep track. It's gone.
It is gone to dead center field.
Shohei Ohtani hits a ball, center field, way gone. His 38th home run of the season.
38th of the year for Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
Dead center at Fenway off Garrett Crochet.
But Shohei Ohtani went 1 for 4 today. After getting this home run, he proceeded to strike out 3 times. I'm a little bit disappointed in Shohei, but he's also the reason why we stuck in this game. Not too mad at him. I just wish that other people stepped up other than him. Ohtani Shohei. Amazing home run by Shohei. He did get a run. He did contribute, so I'm not too mad at him striking out 3 times. Though I feel like it was a little bit unnecessary for him to strike out 3 times. He contributed to the points and nobody else did, so I can't be too mad at him. I can't be too disappointed at him because nobody else did anything. Not necessarily, but essentially. After Will got out, the 3rd at-bat of the game, Teoscar, on an 0-1 count.
He went deep last night, though.
Cranks it to left field, and it's over the Green Monster.
It's gone, and it's the 2nd home run of this 1st inning. Teoscar Hernandez loves hitting at Fenway Park. His 16th career home run here, and it's 2-0 Dodgers. He went more than
Teoscar gets a home run in back-to-back games.
He's got 2 in as many nights.
So Teoscar also contributed to the points scored in this game. Other than that, nobody else really did. A couple of hits here and there. A Tommy hit, Kim Il-sung hit, Freddie as well. We actually, if I'm remembering correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, 4 hits in the 1st inning. Dodgers looked like they were gonna get a lot of runs today, maybe like 5 to 6 runs, but that's really not what happened after the 1st inning. Nothing. Yes, like I said, a couple of hits here and there, but nobody brought in anybody at all. And inevitably, because Kershaw let the 4 runs happen and our offense wasn't rolling after the 2 home runs in the 1st inning and the couple of hits, not bringing in anybody, We lost 4-2. It's a very stagnant game. Kershaw, 4 earned runs on him. And then the Dodgers offense, other than Shohei and Teoscar, didn't contribute. There was, like I said, a couple of hits, people getting in scoring position a couple of times, people getting on first, reaching, then nobody brought them home. The Dodgers lose 4-2 and move to Game 3 tomorrow. Let's get the series win, Dodgers. Dustin May takes the mound tomorrow. Hopefully he can execute because, like I said before, Dustin can locate, Dodgers can win. But if he doesn't locate, it's going to be very hard to come back from that. Let's go, Dodgers. Dodgers lose 4-3. I'm just going to keep it simple. Our offense had stuff going, and then they stopped. Nothing happened. And Dustin May, 4 earned runs, 3 of them in 1 inning. RBI triple for Boston, and then a 2-run home run. Dodgers lose 4-3 and lose the series. Lose 2 games in a row to the Red Sox. I don't want to see Dustin as a starting pitcher. Our offense needs to wake the up. They're playing soulless baseball. It just looks like they don't care. This is post-game. It was the morning. I didn't have a lot of sleep. I still don't have a lot of sleep, but I'm more awake now that I have my thoughts collected. Here's my thoughts on this series loss. The Dodgers lose 2-1 to the Red Sox and are 3-6 since the All-Star break. I think a lot of the Dodgers right now are just drained. Maybe mentally I know more than definitely Mookie for sure is mentally taxed. It's been confirmed that his stepfather has passed. So although he's been having his offensive struggles throughout this entire year, his stepfather's passing made it probably way worse mentally. Not physically this time, as he had a stomach issue, losing 20 pounds. This time, it's taken a mental toll on him probably. The Dodgers did start off with a good 3-1 lead. Dustin May was efficient through 4 innings, and when he entered the 5th, after getting 1 out, everything crumbled. He folded. I don't know what happens in his mind, because obviously he was in flow state for 4 full innings, but an RBI triple and then a 2-run home run, we lose the lead and nobody ever scores ever again. There is room for concern for the Dodgers. Then you can also see that the majority of them are drained in some way or another. Bunch of conflicting things happening with the starting rotation, or the starting lineup more specifically. Also, our bullpen is physically taxed, physically drained, but probably a slew of different reasons on why our lineup 1 through 9 are drained, whether it be mental, physical. But I have faith that our guys are going to come through. Right now it's July and entering August pretty soon, but when things start to matter, when things start to get real, they will snap out of this. They will wake up. But don't you think for a goddamn second that our team is done for. Just remember, it's not if, it's when. Let's go, Dodgers.